most exciting destination in all of northern Wisconsin. LCO Casino Lodge and Convention Center, Hayward. LCO.
Hello, I'm Kimberly, and welcome to the weekend edition of the Nave News Update. It's Friday, November 11th, and many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryNews.com. And here's the news for today from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. The Cherokee Nation unveiled a new statue it commissioned to honor veterans during its tribe's annual Veterans Day breakfast and ceremony, November 10th. Cherokee artist Daniel Horsechief, a Navy corpsman who served during Operation Desert Storm, created the new bronze statue recently erected in front of the Cherokee Nation Veterans Center. The statue depicts 5 life-size soldiers representing each branch of service that the Cherokee Nation citizens served in since the Civil War. Inside is a large angelic and mythical falcon hovering above to protect the 5 military figures. The Cherokee Nation estimates there are more than 4,000 Cherokee veterans. Native Americans, including Cherokees, are thought to have more citizens serving per capita than any other ethnic group, according to the U.S. Department of Defense. The Cherokee Nation honors veterans through its Cherokee Nation Veterans Center, Cherokee Warrior Flight Program, and awarding Cherokee veterans with a Medal of Patriotism each month during Tribal Council meetings. On November 5th, Alicia Keys added her support for the Standing Rock Protectors. Before singing the track "To Kill Your Mama" during a concert at the Apollo Theater in New York, promoting her newly released album Here, she said she wanted to dedicate this song to the Standing Rock and all the people who are fighting to save our water and our sacred land. Keys mentioned that Emily Sandy is her writing soulmate, and the two co-wrote the song after sharing an interest in Native American folk music. A monument honoring Native American legend Crazy Horse is slowly taking shape high above the Black Hills of South Dakota. For nearly 70 years, crews have been blasting millions of tons of rock off the mountain. Sculptor Korzak Zukowski began construction in 1948. His work on Mount Rushmore drew the attention of Lakota Chief Henry Standing Bear, who invited him to design a memorial to American Indians. Crazy Horse's face was completed in the late 90s. Crews are now working to shape the horse's head and Crazy Horse's outstretched hand. In some spots, the crews only have a few feet of rock left to remove, but finishing just the hand will take years. Native Americans say whenever it's done, it will provide a valuable education and ensure Crazy Horse's place in history. The work is privately funded through admission fees and donations. In addition to a museum, the master plan for the site includes an Indian University of North America. The Rocky Mountain Indian Chamber of Commerce, at its American Indian Achievement Awards Gala, named the American Indian College Fund the American Indian Nonprofit of the Year on November 5th. Cheryl Crazy Bull, President and CEO of the American Indian College Fund, accepted the award on behalf of the organization, which was chosen for its national work to provide higher education opportunities for American Indians. Dunn, an Anishinaabe storyteller, has released her 5th book, Fire in the Village. Her daughter, Annette Humphrey, created the illustrations that are featured throughout the published piece. Anne was turning 75 and got the idea that she should put together 75 stories. That was the inspiration behind her latest book. So she took nearly a year digging up already published stories she had written and putting together some new ones as well. Her plan with Fire in the Village was to come full circle with the stories, beginning with When Beaver Was Very Great and ending with a Mick, which translates to beaver in Ojibwe. While she writes both fiction and nonfiction, Anne said she wove fantasy into her latest masterpiece, giving it even more interest to a broader audience. She said she wanted to get her stories into print to leave something for her family, but also because she wanted people to enjoy reading. In a world filled with technology, she said she fears stories are getting lost and forgotten. Fire in the Village is available at bookstores across the country and online at holycowpress.org and amazon.com. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Nave News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me and have a grand day.